Poblacht na hÉireann, the Provisional Government of the Irish Republic to the people of Ireland. Irish men and Irish women, in the name of God and of all the dead generations from which she receives her old tradition of nationhood, Ireland, through us, summons her children to her flag and strikes for her freedom. Having organised and trained her manhood through her secret revolutionary organisation, the Irish Republican Brotherhood, and through her open military organisations, the Irish Volunteers and the Irish Citizen Army, having patiently perfected her discipline, having resolutely waited for the right moment to reveal itself, she now seizes that moment, and supported by her exiled children in America and by gallant allies in Europe, but relying in the first on her own strength, she strikes in full confidence of victory. We declare the right of the people of Ireland to the ownership of Ireland and to the unfettered control of Irish destinies, be sovereign and indefeasible. The long usurpation of that right by a foreign people and government has not extinguished the right, nor can it ever be extinguished except by the destruction of the Irish people. In every generation, the Irish people have asserted their right to national freedom and sovereignty. 6 times during the past 300 years they have asserted it in arms. Standing on that fundamental right, and again asserting it in arms in the face of the world, we hereby proclaim the Irish Republic as a sovereign, independent state, and we pledge our lives and the lives of our comrades in arms to the cause of its freedom, of its welfare, and of its exaltation among the nations. The Irish Republic is entitled to, and hereby claims, the allegiance of every Irishman and Irishwoman. The Republic guarantees religious and civil liberty, equal rights and equal opportunities to all its citizens, and declares its resolve to pursue the happiness and prosperity of the whole nation and of all its parts, cherishing all the children of the nation equally, and oblivious to the differences carefully fostered by an alien government, which have divided a minority from the majority in the past. Until our arms have brought the opportune moment for the establishment of a permanent national government, representative of the whole people of Ireland and elected by the suffrages of all her men and women, the Provisional Government, hereby constituted, will administer the civil and military affairs of the Republic in trust for the people. We place the cause of the Irish Republic under the protection of the Most High God, whose blessing we invoke upon our arms, and we pray that no one who serves that cause will dishonour it by cowardice, inhumanity, or rapine. In this supreme hour, the Irish nation must, by its valour and discipline, and by the readiness of its children to sacrifice themselves for the common good, prove itself worthy of the august destiny to which it is called. Signed on behalf of the Provisional Government, Thomas J. Clark, Sean McDermott, Padraig H. Pearse, James Connolly, Thomas McDonough, Eamon Cant, Joseph Plunkett.
Comrades and friends, on this, the anniversary of the Easter Rising, we at the Workers' Party would like to send our warmest regards and express our appreciation to all of the frontline workers who, at great personal risk and under difficult conditions, have kept the country afloat over the past 12 months. These men and women, the nurses and teachers, the retail and factory workers, the delivery drivers and those in waste collection, to name but a few, have maintained the vital services that have made what has been a difficult 12 months that much more bearable. For this, we express our thanks. In commemorating Easter Rising, we pay homage to all the brave men and women who have fought against oppression and empire and toward the goal of a unitary republic on the island of Ireland. We recognise the great sacrifices made by our own comrades, those still living and those who have sadly passed, in our fight for a socialist republic free from class exploitation. We give special remembrance today to our fallen comrade Martin O'Leary, who tragically died at the silver mines in Tipperary 50 years ago this July. He died as he lived, for the cause of the Irish Republic and the working class. He will never be forgotten. We are a Republican Party. Nationalism and republicanism, though often conflated, are fundamentally opposed doctrines. We stand in firm opposition to nationalist ideology, which, based as it is on fear and exclusion, fosters artificial divisions based on colour or creed, and thus papers over the real class contradictions and divisions which characterise capitalism. Racism and sectarianism are contrary to the interests of the working class, and it is only through the socialist transformation of society that the Republican vision of a democratic, secular and socialist republic can be realised. As Republicans, we stand in internationalist solidarity with the working and oppressed peoples of all nations, regardless of colour or creed, and, like those who fought on Easter week, we oppose imperialism and oppression wherever it rears its ugly head. Our yearly commemoration of this catalytic event in Irish history is not a mere exercise in nostalgia. It offers an opportunity for all party members and supporters to reflect on the rich tradition of Irish republicanism, on the battles won and lost, and, what is more important, the challenges still ahead. We look back and reflect in order to move forward with a renewed sense of vigour and purpose. The pandemic has rendered acute the already existing class divisions in capitalist society. The capitalists have grown richer over this period, while the working class and frontline workers get mere applause. Now more than ever, the working class need a party, comrades. Our party, the Workers' Party. Our party has faced many challenges throughout its existence. However, we must be clear-headed and acknowledge that these pale in comparison to the challenges we still face in the pursuit of the goal that history has set our class and party. We must now get down to the difficult everyday tasks and become ever more involved in working class issues. It is only through the daily grind of political activity that we can raise class consciousness and build the party of the working class. We know what we have to do, comrades. Let's get on with it.